Hey everyone, welcome back. I was actually debating what to talk about today, but then I had this conversation this morning that I have to share it with you. We get so obsessed with the end goal that we forget the process is literally 90% of our lives. We got a great one lined up for today, so let's get into it. High above Boeing Field in Seattle stands the Museum of Flight, home to one of the world's most impressive collections of aviation history. At its heart is the J. Elroy McCaw Personal Courage Wing, an 88,000 square foot tribute to the courage, innovation, and human spirit of fighter aviation during the two world wars. Here, 28 meticulously restored fighters tell stories not just of machines, but of the pilots, designers, builders, and maintainers who changed the course of history. We begin upstairs, where lighter-than-air World War I aircraft take center stage, quite literally, since their cloth and wood frames are far lighter than their World War II counterparts below. Step into the war to end all wars, amid 18 fighters that revolutionized aerial combat. Watch the evolution unfold, from the fragile Fokker Eindecker of 1915, the first true fighter with a synchronized machine gun that fired through the propeller, to the nimble Sopwith Triplane, with its 3 wings for superior maneuverability. See the elegant British Se-5A, the deadly German Albatross, and the iconic Fokker D.VII, one of the most advanced fighters of the era. Interactive exhibits let you explore how tactics changed overnight, dogfights replaced reconnaissance, and aces like the Red Baron became legends. A stunning collection of 153 hand-built 1/48 scale models, including a glowing Zeppelin centerpiece, brings the scale of the air war to life. Here, you don't just see history, you feel the fragility and bravery of those first aviators who took to the skies in what were essentially flying kites armed with guns. The World War II Fighters Gallery uses 10 iconic aircraft as guideposts through history's greatest conflict. These planes represent every major combatant: American, British, German, Japanese, and Soviet, and the men and women behind them. Marvel at the P-51 Mustang, the long-range escort that helped turn the tide in Europe. Stand beside the rugged P-47 Thunderbolt, nicknamed the Jug, built to take punishment and dish it out. Gaze at the sleek Messerschmitt Bf 109, produced in staggering numbers, and the nimble Japanese Zero that dominated the early Pacific skies. But this isn't just about the machines. The award-winning Untold Stories, World War II at 75, enhancement brings the human cost into sharp focus. Discover Lee Embry's camera that captured the first images of the Pearl Harbor attack. Hold the story of Marjorie Watson, whose drafting skills helped perfect the P-51's air scoop. Follow Richard Candelaria's daring escape after being shot down over Germany. Or Ben Kuroki, a Japanese-American gunner who flew combat missions over both Europe and the Pacific, despite prejudice at home. New videos and oral histories from World War II veterans make it personal, reminding us that over 80 million lives were lost, and the war touched nearly every family on Earth. Interactive displays let you explore the designers who raced against time, the factory workers, including Rosie the Riveters, and the ground crews who kept these birds flying. From the wooden biplanes of 1914 to the metal monsters of 1945, the Personal Courage Wing doesn't glorify war, it honors the extraordinary courage it demanded. These exhibits remind us how aviation transformed conflict, and how ordinary people rose to extraordinary challenges. Whether you're an aviation buff, a history lover, or simply curious about human ingenuity under pressure, the World War exhibits at the Museum of Flight will leave you inspired and reflective. Come experience them for yourself in Seattle. GetLostInAmerica.com